Fall is my favorite time to camp, and right now there's a window opening where you guys can camp for free in National Forest campgrounds. I'm going to tell you all about how to do that in this video. Hey everybody, it's Robin with Creativity RV, and welcome to episode 18 of Be a Nomad, Change Your Life, my Sunday series where I try and give you every tip and trick that you need to hit the road full time. And I don't know if you guys can tell behind me, but it is fall, and there are great colors in the mountains here, and fall is actually my favorite time to camp. And like I told you guys, I am a fan sometimes of staying in National Forest campgrounds where you go to the little pay station and you get your envelope and you pay, and I find that they're normally between about $12 and $30 a night depending on if there is a camp host or not. So that's out of a lot of people's budgets, or you don't want to go there just because it's crowded. But right now in September, I wanted to tell you that a window is opening up all over the Rocky Mountains where these National Forest campgrounds are closing for the season, but they're not too cold to go camping in. So like, for example, I told you guys that I fell in love with Turquoise Lake, which is in Leadville, and there are several campgrounds there. They are run by an outside concessionaire, which some National Forest campgrounds are. So sometimes they close down and they put a gate in front of them. And sometimes, like at Turquoise Lake, they're kept open and then the National Forest Service manages them instead of the concessionaire. And they come and do things like empty the garbage. So you might be asking yourself, well, how do I know if there's going to be a gate or if I'm going to be able to get in there? So let me walk you guys through how to find a U.S. Forest Service campground and then how to find out if you're going to have access to it in this window of opportunity in the fall. So what you want to do is go to the U.S. Forest Service website, the link is below, and then you want to search by your state and by what area you're in. And then in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see a search function, and you want to put campgrounds in there. Then you look up the campgrounds, and I have you go through all of this instead of going through an app, because when you do it this way, in the lower portion of the screen, like you see here, you actually get the number for the local ranger station. So what you want to do is call the local ranger station. You're not going to get this information from an app, and you're not going to get it from like reservation.gov, who normally might make reservations in these campgrounds. They're just going to tell you it's closed. So you want to go to the bottom of the National Forest Service website, get the local ranger station number. You can also get this by searching by the ranger district if you know the name, or say Forest Service near me in a Google search. Any of those will work. So you call them and you say, hey, I see that the campground is closing September 17th or whatever the date is. Am I still going to have access to that to camp if I want to? And they'll tell you either the road-in is closed, or it's really remote, you shouldn't go there. I've gotten that answer. Or I'll get the answer, sure, it's still there, it's still open, but nobody's going to be managing it or taking out the trash. So please pack out your trash and just know that nobody's going to be coming up to check on you. So for those of us that want to go to these great places that are normally packed in the summer and see some great fall colors and stay in an actual level spot in the mountains, these campgrounds are great. I know that in Colorado, where I've done this a lot, there is a window between like mid-September and maybe mid-October where it's cool, but it's not too cold to camp. Maybe if you have a four-season camper and a skirt or something like that and a lot of propane, you can stay through the winter. I know people that have done that. But for the rest of us, there's a 4 to 6 week window there. You know, different campgrounds are going to close at different times depending on the elevation and when the storms seem to hit there. But right now, if you guys want to get out there, tomorrow, when I'm putting this video out, which is September 17th, is the height of fall colors in Colorado. So I encourage everybody, even if you're not a full-timer yet, get out there and see the Rocky Mountains in the fall. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can stay at some of these campgrounds still, even though they say they're closed. Just go in there prepared, have lots of gear, make sure it's a road that you can get in and out of and that you have a cell signal just in case. But I wanted to let you guys know that there is a window here where you can go to those campgrounds and not pay. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Please give me a thumbs up on the way out if you liked it. Please tell me what your camping experiences are below if you've done this before and how it worked out. And subscribe if you haven't already. Everybody have happy travels out there and be free.